my spooky, scary skeletons. It's Chloe in real life, and welcome back to another episode of my Halloween Spooktacular. Today, we're going to be making some jewelry. We're going to be getting crafty, and we're going to be making some necklaces, which I totally love. They came out so cute, and you're probably looking at these and probably thinking, these were so expensive. They're not. I made all three of these for under $8. I got the charms, which you'll see in a little bit, for $3 at Michael's. And Michael's coupons are my favorite things. You can't go into Michael's without coupons. That's just like not allowed. And then I got my trim from Joann Fabrics, and you can get it like on the yard. So it's even cheaper than buying a whole spool, and you don't have to get like a ton. You can just get enough for like one necklace. And then obviously just some black ribbon, which was super cheap. And these are all so cute. I can imagine seeing all of these at Hot Topic, which love that store, so awesome. So let me show you how to make these. Alright, so the items you are going to need for your 3 different chokers, 3 different ways, are a hot glue gun, obviously some jewels, which I think that these are super cute and I cannot wait to make them all creepy and scary. Some ribbon, then I have this trim for the first choker, and then I just have this, just a simple black ribbon, and then this long just cord necklace. And then for some decorating, I have some paint, red paint for some blood splatters, some brown paint, some different Sharpies. I have a red and a gold Sharpie. I'm just using some alcohol-based Spectrum Noir markers in the different brown shades so I can age some of my charms. So let's get started. I absolutely love these charms. I got them at Michael's, and when I found them, I just loved how pretty and elegant and dainty they are. When you can make something that's very pretty and elegant, scary, it's awesome. Alright, so now I'm just going to use my alcohol markers in the lightest tone and just kind of go over the whole thing because we want to make this look aged. So you can totally use paint for this and dry brush it, or you could color it with Sharpies, and as long as it's an alcohol-based marker, it should work. So it was a bright, shiny silver like this, and I'm just making it a little bit more yellow and old and aged a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to use a darker shade to kind of highlight the darker parts where there's indents or like little creases to kind of make sure they still show up good. So here is how it turned out. I absolutely love it because it went from a shiny, sparkly, very elegant and dainty perfume bottle to a more antique and rustic and kind of dingy and dirty perfume bottle, but I still think it looks awesome. So now I'm just going to feed it onto this cord. What I really like about this cord is that it's like a silvery gold, so I think it will complement the charm really nicely. Alright, so here is how it came out. I absolutely love it. Next choker, I am going to be using this trim from Joann's. So I got about this much because I didn't know how much I was going to need. And so I am just going to cut this in half. All these rhinestones I am going to color red. So I'm just going to do that with a permanent marker or Sharpie. So let's get coloring. A little bit of a pro tip for you guys. If you ever need to change rhinestones, the color of rhinestones, Sharpies work great. before and here's the after. I think it looks super cute and it was super easy. So now I'm going to take this charm and I am going to color all the outside rhinestones red to match our choker. So now everything is colored in and I love the way it looks. So now we're just gonna add a little bit of hot glue to our charm. And I am just going to glue it down here. Just wanna make sure I'm gluing it in the right place. So now I just cut my black ribbons to go on the back side so you can tie it. I cut mine to be about 12 inches long because it does need to make a bow. I am just going to glue this one right here. Ooh, it's hot. Careful. And now it's done. Alright, so now for the third and final choker, we are going to take this white flower. I am going to take my red paint. I'm going to splatter some blood on it. Alright, so I'm just going to take my paintbrush and I'm going to do kind of the same thing that I did for my blood splatter shoes, which if you haven't seen that video, go check them out because they came out so cool, and I will put it in the description box down below. So if you haven't seen that one, after you're finished watching this one, go watch that one. And then I am just going to flick some blood on it, and oh my gosh, I think I got some paint in my eye, but it's okay. Don't have your face too close to the paint. So here it is. I love it. You know, I love when things are blood splattered. They just look so cool. And I love that it has some on the metal too. Alright, so I have pre-cut my choker. And now I'm just going to find the center. So I'm going to glue it right there. I'm just going to put this down there so I remember. So now we're going to pull it over here. And then hot glue it right there. Little dot. There we go. And then just put on our little flower. And how easy was that? Super easy. So I'm just gonna make sure that's on there and dry. And look at how cute it is. I love it. And so now I just cut 12 inches of ribbon and I'm just gonna hot glue that on really quick. Now you can attach these like for real with like jewelry stuff and make it a little bit more professional, but I'm making it easy and it kind of works the same. Remember guys, use the edge of your scissors so you don't get burned. It's a pro tip I'm sharing with you. And here we go. Here is how the first one came out. I think it's really cute and it's quite comfortable because you can tie it, you can always get the perfect fit. It's never too tight, too loose. You can customize it, make it however you want, and I really like it. So here's the next one. I think it's super cute, a little bit thicker, but the lace is very nice. I love the red crystals. So cute. This one is probably my favorite. I don't know. I like them all. So here is the third and final one, and I know I said that the last one was my favorite, but this one was probably my favorite. I just love the way that the perfume bottle looked, and I love the details on it. It looks all old and antique and vintage, and it kind of looks like something that you would find in like a vintage or an antique shop. And so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and comment down below which one was your favorite choker, because this one was probably my favorite. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. ColonialWell910. And if you subscribe, which you totally should, you should hit the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a video that's creepy and spooky like this one. So I will see you all later. Bye! And don't forget to stay spooky.